Wow, we just drove by a warehouse. I was like, stop, we gotta pull over, check it out. Dasha's like, what? What's going on with your warehouse? This warehouse is kind of special to me because what happened was a guy saved us. Oh, Countach, did you see that? Oh my goodness, Lamborghini Countach. Anyways, so what happened, Pembroke Business Park, that's where we're at. We gotta take a note. Make a note. So what happened was this guy at this warehouse business park area helped weld our trailer back together and ramps, and took us forever to find the guy. It took us forever to find a guy that would do that was available to help us weld our equipment back together today, the same day, or the next day. I called them all in the evening, looked for them all over Craigslist the day before, and one guy's like, well, yeah, pull up in the morning, I'll take a look at it, and I was like, please do more than take a look at it, please help us, we're coming for sure. But what had happened, this isn't even the Ferrari yet. Okay, here's what happened. Well, I'll tell you about the Ferrari. So this customer calls, says, when's my Ferrari 308 going to be in Naples? And my driver says, we'll be there in 45 minutes. Be there in 45 minutes, sir. Okay, goodbye, thanks. Can't wait to see my car. And then 2 minutes later, the car unstraps from the trailer, right? And not only unstraps, but it's those cheesy, easy track tie down straps that I say never trust. This is why I say never trust. Maybe we should call this video "Never Trust Easy Straps," because that's what they do. They make you trust them, and then they rip out of the floor. If you don't know what I'm talking about, try it. Just tighten them really tight and then see how long they hold. They don't hold really well. Anyways, so the Ferrari, my driver screwed up because he didn't have it in gear. It was a manual, and he left it in neutral, and he left the brake down, and he even left the key in it. So the car wiggled its way out of the straps and fell out the back door in a construction zone. When he was making a left-hand turn, the construction guys were like, oh, thanks, someone gave us a free Ferrari, bud. Let's go, lunch break. That's what they said they were joking about. Mm-hmm. But in reality, it was a tragedy. Ferrari 308 off the trailer on the ground. And so, thank God.
Were there cars behind?
I don't know, but he picked up the car really fast again from the road and loaded it back in the trailer and called me and saying, Serge, what do we do? And I was like, I don't know, give me an hour to think about it. And now the customer's calling us. He's like, hey, you told me the car was going to be here 2 hours ago. Where is it, buddy? So then we mustered up the bravery to tell a customer that we screwed up his Ferrari 308. And he's like, I'm going to sue you and I'm going to kill you. And no, he didn't say he was going to kill us.
Was the car damaged or something?
Thank God the car went straight out of the trailer and did not hit the main pillars on the corners of the trailer and chop its mirror off or something like that, or hit the fender or the quarter panel. But instead, the whole entire car just got scratched from all directions. That's it. That's the only thing that happened. The roof, the sides, the bottom of the car got scratched even because it didn't come off the trailer on the ramps. It just fell off the trailer and like the spoiler went boom. The bottom front spoiler. Anyways, so an insurance claim of $25,000 to do the body work and paint job on this Ferrari 308. Yeah, that's what we had to pay. That's why I'm slow at hiring some of the new guys, because God forbid anyone would ever do that. But that's what I had to live through and pay a $4,000 or $3,000 deductible. And then the guy wanted to sue the insurance company because they didn't pay, he thinks they didn't pay enough. He wants them to pay for the sentimental value, collector car value of this ancient Ferrari 308, which was probably a great, nice car. It is a nice car. James May had one, right? So, how does that tie to the shop? So we fixed that damage happened on the other side of Florida. We had some welding guys fix that. Then like 2 weeks later, guess what? I was like, buddy, you gotta tighten those straps really, really, really tight. So I helped them load in Minnesota a Chrysler. It was like 1939 Chrysler something going to like Antarctica, overseas, Soviet Russia, Bulgaria, something, right? And the shipping yard ended up being in Miami. So guess what? The driver calls me in Miami and says, you know what? It happened again. It got unstrapped, even though I kept tightening the straps on these easy tie downs. And this Chrysler fell out the door, and the police helped me load it back on the trailer and helped me get out of there.
Wow.
At this point, he's like, dude, I don't want to drive the truck anymore. I don't want to use your crazy easy straps anymore. No, 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 no. And so I booked myself a plane ticket from Minnesota to Miami for $89. I specifically even remember the price was $89. I was like, buddy, try not to have too much hysteria. I'll be there in the morning. Pick me up at the airport. So he picks me up at the airport with my 2-car enclosed Dodge Ram and the back door flown open. You know, that's how he picked me up at the airport. You know where I'm talking about. He drove straight up to the baggage claim, and here I come out. Ooh, Miami, party in the city where the heat is on. Minnesota's cold, and here's my Dodge Ram all messed up. And I was like, oh, I guess we're not going to the beach today. So we found this welding guy that welded up our door back together. That's the story about the shop that we were just at, which is an affordable place to live. So memories.
There's something to tell you children.
So and the guy's shop, the next door, he had like all these Hondas, and on the Hondas, like he had them riced out like racing, and it said Florida Honda Racing Team, Florida Honda Racing, something like that on his door, on his little stickers. And he was like, we were kind of laughing at his Hondas, you know, because we haul exotics in our enclosed trailer, but our enclosed trailer was smashed to pieces because we had a Ferrari and a Chrysler fall off of it. So, interesting story. You learned a lot. Be careful out there, guys. And let's go check out what they have at the Lamborghini dealership, and let's go see what that house for sale looks like. I don't know if you know, not only do you get to handle beautiful exotic luxury cars at Tiny's Towing, working with them, but you also get a fabulous shirt to wear. So check them out, Tiny's Towing on Instagram. They're also on YouTube. They've got more experience than even I do, and probably the best company for you to team up with once you have some experience. They even have a small program for new guys to get in the industry and just handle regular daily drivers. If you really want to handle the exotic cars, build your experience, team up with them, and they'll give you this fabulous shirt to wear that you can give to your woman, and she'll look great in it. Or you could just wear it yourself, look like you're sitting on top of the world in it. Tiny's Towing. Check them out.
Look at that, we got that Land Rover, Range Rover, whatever you guys want to call it. Got it off. Got all my cars staged right here. I'm about to load them up. Got my brother going to drop this car off real fast. Go collect my money. Load up for next week. The game don't stop. And just like that, man, we got the trailer loaded. Go home, spend the weekend at home. Maybe take off on the weekend, I'm not even sure yet.